Bojan, what's your take in what we've heard from Omar? I believe you were here the last time that he came.
No, I was not here.
You were not here, okay. But at least this is giving a synopsis of the challenges. Then he was very heated. He was in the activism mode, you know. At the Kela Jam, you know, that was the spirit he was with. But we have seen that there is a lot of progress now, you know, they hearing each other, they can sit and talk and dialogue. But aside from that, you know, the challenges that we go through when it comes to the transport, the fares and all that.
Yeah, I think my personal experience, I never knew who he was. But when I wanted to conduct training for drivers, road safety and first aid, most of the people who witness accidents are drivers. Either they are involved directly or they will come and see it. So most of our police don't even know how to do first aid.
Yeah. Because normally they are called after.
Yes.
You know, they will be reached out
if
to.
drivers are equipped with first aid skills, they will be able to save their own lives and that of those that they actually That was the reason why.
Because the people have the kids.
That was the reason why I initiated that training. And for the first time in the game, such a training happened, I think. For the first time. And I thank the former IEP, I thank Ports, Gambia Ports, you know, I did 75% of the funding for my personal whatever. I thank Amul Nazi, Amul also here, and him. All the time, if I write, he will reply. He won't even waste time. Even though he doesn't know me and so on. So he facilitated that and so on. That is the type of Gambia, that is the type of leadership that we want. For me, I'm not surprised what is happening in the transportation sector. Because I know he's not somebody who is so bureaucratic. Who are you, this, or the name will go to you and so on. No. And he made sure he himself attended it. Well, my boss be. And these are drivers that are not only local but regional drivers. Come home, they go to Ivory Coast, Mali, and so on.
Wow.
So, you see, for example, I don't brag about it. No, but he said it today. But he's a good guy, to be frank with you. I think he's very positive, and I think he needs a lot of support from the government and people. And let's see where he and his team can take this country, you know, to another level when it comes to transport. Now, I can tell you, for example, my academy, we have a program. We call it Financial Literacy Program. You see, he said something here very important. You want to formalize the transport sector. Now, that means if you have somebody driving for 20 years, when he leaves driving, what is it that is there for him? During the driving also, how is he managing? You see, drivers are one of the most highly paid. But unfortunately, when at retirement, then they have issues. I think that is something that for me, I want to contribute, as in give you the idea, and we can work and see how we train drivers in Mandinka, in Wolof or whatever. See, financial literacy is an area that I specialize in as well. So, for example, if a driver is making 500 a day, that is different from, let's say, his salary of whatever, how does he go about it? How do you make sure now it's formalized so that they can have something kept for them? How do you make sure you, transport union, now have what you call a credit union? To build a credit union in Gambia is very simple, believe it or not.
It is.
And how do you get your drivers to come to have now a credit union? So that you'll be able to have your financial incentives when you retire and so on. For me, I believe that helps the economy. The reason is most of our people are employed through the transport sector. But when they retire, you see them going to this safety garage or whatever and so on.
Chef the
That's the
garage.
way we can go and change
for
that.
40 years, then you are the chef the garage.
Yes.
So when people don't give you those $10, $20,
absolutely.
you have nothing.
And you know the beauty about the beauty about it is, absolutely. Bio is equally important for him. You should see how you bring these people together, formalize the thing, so that they have something to lean on. They have something to fall back on. The accidents, believe it, as he puts it, insurance is a scam in this country. The insurance companies, they are just chopping money. They are doing nothing, basically. Okay, so when they work together, and government, as Taliban puts it, should listen to them. Formalize the transportation sector. Drivers should also be respected, because in the vehicle of multiplier effect, drivers are the ones that are taking. I want to do this, drivers must take me. Even coming here, isn't it?
Yes.
So realize that they have a key role as far as Ndola Banco and in the economy begin. But I want to emphasize that they should be trained, especially in how they manage their businesses.
Yeah.
Because if the business of a driver falls, the policeman goes stranded. I know I'm not saying legalizing their tips, but let's talk from the licensing aspect. If the vehicle goes down, next time, there will be no one to go to IGP for licensing.
Yeah.
So getting that also, giving them some business boost.
The road tax,
Yes,
the
and so on.
PRA,
Protecting
although
them.
you don't have a vehicle, you're
Absolutely,
not obliged to pay all those, and that is like monies that
It's
the
good
government
for
should have.
government, yeah.
Exactly.
So it's not a small sector.
Nimbe abentel labulu na namtel ya nye samba Minister of Transport yemul karandi. Napa.
I think that the financial
point is
literacy
noted,
part is very, very important, that you guys can talk to your people and see how you inculcate that. Set up a driver's, credit union,
Absolutely.
transport credit union.
It's very simple to set it up.
Exactly,
Very simple.
and help them. Let them have this habit of saving and keeping to help themselves, because they're all going to retire at some point in time. And you don't want a trend of once you retire, all you do is just sit at the garage and become chef the garage, or just come there every day to Wahtan and go home. So at least by the time they retire, whether health-wise or age matter, so that's a very good thing. Free controls consultant. Next time he says it on this platform, you guys are going to pay. So I'm going to say you have to pay.